Hey guys, Crazy Tech Lab here, and today I'm looking at another Z270 motherboard. I've already done the Maximus from Asus, the Maximus 9 Formula, and also the MSI Z270X Power Gaming Titanium. I think I got that right. So they're obviously two super high-end boards, costing well over £250 each, probably well over $300. Here we're looking at a slightly more affordable board, which is the Aorus. It's actually from Gigabyte. They've rebranded a lot of their motherboards under their Aorus brand. You may recognise that from their laptops and peripherals. Pretty good laptops, I have to say. So the Z270X Gaming 7 is, as I say, it's slightly more affordable than some of Asus's ROG boards. It's actually cheaper than the Asus Maximus 9 Hero, and there are a number of features here that I really like. First of all, it's not too in your face. I mean, you might not like the white ground here. There is actually the Gaming 8, which is more of a black design, although you've got the extra kind of expensive water blocks on that one. This is the most expensive one in this series that doesn't have water blocks. But yeah, as I say, there are a number of features that I like. So you get two M.2 ports. That's pretty standard for these motherboards now, with SSDs and M.2 SSDs and PCI Express storage being a big feature of the Z270 chipset. So a little bit of extra bandwidth. RGB lighting is here in a vengeance. This thing lights up like a Christmas tree when you power it up. I'm not kidding. You've got the RGB LEDs down in the memory slots here, actually in between them. I think you can probably see that. There's a strip down here that lights up. The part of the I/O panel lights up. The audio lights up. The PCI Express slots light up. So yeah, if you want RGB lighting, this is one of the boards to add to your shortlist. If you don't like it, well, probably best not to get this motherboard, although there are plenty of other reasons to buy it, of course. Gigabyte has actually stuck with SATA Express. I'm not entirely sure why, because everybody else pretty much did, seeing as nothing's going to happen with this. As far as I'm concerned, it's all about M.2 now. Even U.2 I think has got a limited shelf life. Even Intel I think has admitted that with its M.2 SSDs as well. You do get U.2 as well. It is potentially a nice feature to have if you do have an older Intel U.2 SSD. And who knows what we're going to see in the future. So maybe if you're buying a premium board, it might be worth looking for a U.2 port, but to be honest, I wouldn't mark anything down if it didn't have one. Overall layout of this board is really good. It's quite spacious, unlike some of the other boards we've looked at. There's no sort of big shrouds that get in the way of mounting your SSDs or anything like that. As I say, I really like the layout. Yeah, plenty of fan headers, and Gigabyte's beefed up its fan headers, so they're all tweakable in its EFI now. Got some excellent fan control software as well. That's been really improved since the Z170 range. Yeah, Gigabyte's definitely raised its game this time around, and that's one reason why for less than £250, I think this board retails for either £250 or £260. I can't remember off the top of my head. £250, a little over $300. This is actually a really good board for the money. So you've got two M.2 ports, as I say. There's also onboard Thunderbolt 3 support as well. So the USB 3.1 Type-C and Type-A ports are both powered by Intel controller, not an AS Media controller. So you do get full Thunderbolt 3 support as well. And as you can see down here, Soundboard 3D, that is a creative quad-core audio codec on there. So it's not using the traditional Realtek audio. It's actually quite a bit more powerful than that. And in short, this is probably the best board I've tested for onboard audio as well. It's very good. Would you see a difference between this and say the Asus Maximus Hero? Well, in benchmarks you do, but realistically you'd be hard pushed, being your average gamer, to actually see any difference there. So as far as overclocking features goes, again you've got most of the bits here. So a quick run through of what you've got. You've got the LED post display down here, so that's great for diagnosing things. You've got a power and reset button. I think that is, power and reset. Up here. There's no flashy buttons like you get on the Asus board or the MSI board I've looked at in my other videos so far, but they're basic, but they do work. There is, actually no, there is a power button there. So right, okay, so that's CMOS and reset are those two. Sorry, I've literally just looked at this board, so I haven't had time to go over all its features yet. So yeah, you get a CMOS clear button, reset, power there as well, and some extra overclocking buttons here as well, which are useful if you want to do a bit of tinkering out of the box maybe. That is pretty much it. So as far as aesthetics go, it's maybe not as flashy as some of the other boards I've looked at, but you do get the dual-plated PCI Express slots. and the steel-plated memory slots too. So I do really like this board for the money. I think it's great. I haven't seen the confirmed prices yet. I've only seen the recommended prices, but we'll know more about this in the next few days. But in short, if this ends up being a little bit less than the Asus Maximus 9 Hero, those two boards are going to be fighting it out for your money, because from what I've seen, this is going to be slightly cheaper. It doesn't have the massive Asus software feature set, but from speaking to a lot of enthusiasts, people aren't too fussed about the software, to be honest. They just want a board that does what it says on the tin, has a load of extra premium features, hardware features I should say, not necessarily software, a good EFI, and maybe some lighting thrown in as well, plenty of onboard features. And to be honest, this board delivers in spades when it comes to that. It also has Thunderbolt 3 support as well, which the Asus board does not. I wouldn't want to make that choice, even if this board is maybe $30–40, £20–30 cheaper than the Hero. It's still a tough call to make, to be honest. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how the prices pan out later this week when they get released. I'm expecting full retail prices of all these Z270 motherboards to be released later this week, so you'll have to keep your eye on the retailers out there as to how much things are actually going to cost. I should mention that costs do seem to be quite high this time, especially here in the UK. After the vote in the summer for us to leave the European Union, aka Brexit, things do seem to be a lot more expensive. How this will pan out in the States and elsewhere, I do not know, but it does look like a lot of the motherboards, and indeed well, maybe not all the processors, but certainly the Core i3, this has been released, the unlocked Core i3, could end up being a bit more expensive than we thought they would. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is the Gigabyte Aorus Z270X Gaming 7, and I'll be back with more motherboard reviews. Thank you.